Hi everybody, SL here. This is the first video I made in 2018, believe it or not. Well, actually you probably can. Oh well. Um, so, so, I thought I'd bring today, a book by Marissa Meyer. The Renegades. Well, it's actually just Renegades, no the. Not that that's important. Or maybe it is. Well, anyway, Renegades by Marissa Meyer, author of the Lunar Chronicles. So I had read the Lunar Chronicles recently, and I had really enjoyed it. I'm actually starting to collect it right now. Then I read this book. I wasn't sure if I'd like it or not, because sometimes you might like one thing, but then you might not like the other. Heroes of Olympus. Yeah, whatever. So I wasn't sure. But Marissa Meyer has this interesting ability to, when you're reading it, to just make you like the story. I don't know what she does. It doesn't seem to be anything she writes differently. It's just when I'm reading it, I'm instantly drawn into the world she's writing about. I don't know why. She's just an incredibly engaging writer. So this book was no exception. As soon as I started reading, I was hooked. Basically, it's set in a future where superheroes have taken over society, let's say. Many years ago, a group of superheroes called the Renegades defeated a group of supervillains named the Anarchists, who had thrown society into chaos. So you might think that, well, then the Renegades are the good guys and the Anarchists are the bad guys. And yeah, that's pretty much true. Except not everything is black and white, as proven by Nova, our main character of the story. Years ago, her family died because of the Renegades' failure. She is very closely related to a formidable bad guy within the anarchist ranks, and she wants the Renegades to go down. So, she goes and infiltrates a Renegades training center. She attracts the attention of Adrian, who has his own secrets. Basically, they're in love, but they aren't saying it, of course, because, stuff. This is actually a really good book. It's about superheroes, for one thing, which is fascinating. And also, just the way they go from person to person, from Nova to Adrian, from their different perspectives. And when you're in Nova's, you see how bad the Renegades are, but when you go over to Adrian's, you see how pure their intentions are and how horrible the anarchists actually were in their day. It's interesting to see that both sides have an argument for why they should be in power. And also, killer cliffhanger. Did not see it coming, and the conclusion actually comes out in 2018, so I won't have to wait that long for the series to end, but man, I was just like, say what? No! It was intense. I give this book a 4 out of 5. It was really well written. I liked the characters, and the action was amazing. The only thing I didn't appreciate, and this is a personal thing, not a writing failure or something, I didn't really appreciate the fact that Adrian's parents were both of the same gender. And I'm not pretending to be better than people, who married the same gender. I'm not pretending to do that, and I'm also not pretending that people who marry the same gender or anything are evil. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that's something I believe to be wrong. I'm not trying to judge, but I do believe it's wrong. So, I'm sorry, but that's what I believe. Other than that, though, this was an amazing book. I really liked it. And for those of you who, like me, don't agree with it, it doesn't really go into that much detail. They're there, but, not really too much to delve into. We haven't seen book 2 yet, but this is pretty tame, considering. In fact, the whole book is pretty tame, all things considered. So yes, I totally recommend this book. It is very, very good. I have few complaints. I love it, and I can't wait for the sequel.